This segment is sponsored by Events DC. There's a new podcast out that takes you into the high-pressure world of culinary chaos, and it's called In the Weeds, and it's hosted by none other than celebrity chef Spike Mendelsohn, who's joining us now to tell us more. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much. My life is always in the weeds.
Yes.
So, in the weeds is a term where you're just like kind of going crazy in the kitchen.
I remember from my restaurant days.
You do
That's
remember.
what you say. We're in the weeds. I need some help,
That's
right?
it. That's it. We're in the weeds. We're in the weeds right here. And I'm so proud to say it. It's season 2. We just launched today with an episode, season 2 of In the Weeds podcast. You can find them anywhere you listen to podcasts.
Very cool.
Of course, we're proudly sponsored by Events DC, right?
They're the best.
They are absolutely the most amazing. Big shout out to Angie Gates and their team, right? Big powerhouse in the DMV, DC area.
For sure.
They put on the most iconic events, the sporting events, cultural, diverse festivals. Actually, I judged Embassy Chef Challenge.
I saw pictures of that.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Peru won.
I know. Philippines was up there.
I got so many more Peruvian followers on my Instagram right now. It's absolutely crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, so the podcast is really, it was kind of, for me, it was a very emotional podcast to do. I've been in DC for, over 15 years now. We have such an amazing culture of food and arts. And lately we've had a lot of criticism, right? And so for me, the podcast was about highlighting chefs that are doing amazing things in the DC area, their restaurants, listening to the stories where they came from. It's kind of like, the best, after shift conversation. That you're not,
with the people who are really in it.
The people that are really in it, right?
Yeah.
In the weeds. So, I couldn't be happier with what we're doing. We have, Chef Roy Yamaguchi launched today.
Wow.
We have the Voltaggio brothers.
Very cool, yeah.
Last season we did Carla Hall. We did Eric Adjepong, all chefs that open up restaurants. So
how long are the episodes?
we do a long form podcast because we really like the idea of sitting down and having an honest conversation, right?
Sometimes you can really get into it.
You can actually really get into it. And the really cool part is that we actually film at DC Central Kitchen, right? So our recording studio's there. So every chef that comes or entrepreneur, they get a tour of the kitchen. They get to see, what the training facility looks like. And it's just kind of like a full circle thing.
Yeah. That's cool. You're a busy man.
Of course.
Got this awesome podcast. We've got all of this incredible
Let's talk about the
here.
food a little bit, right?
Let's talk about the
As
food.
a local DC chef, all my restaurants are, on Capitol Hill, right? We have Good Stuff, We the Pizza, Santa Rosa. This food, by the way, is responsible for serving some of the most iconic presidents.
I bet.
First ladies.
That's so famous
first
food.
families, children, birthday parties.
Right.
This is the food they've been eating while they're in DC. And so this is our new restaurant. This is Santa Rosa Taqueria. We got little nachos here, a little steak. Have you visited the restaurants?
I have not, but We the
you.
Pizza is for sure famous. I need to. I need to get up there to Capitol Hill.
Yeah.
How many times do you get calls from the White House like we need nachos, pizza,
we need
burgers?
Pizza, yeah. These days you got to watch out with those calls a little bit. But
okay, right, yeah. People are just saying that, right?
Not to be a wise guy or anything.
Right,
but,
right. Don't be calling saying you're from the White House.
We got a little tomato on top here.
Looks great.
And again, the conversations are so much fun. It's like you get stories. Everyone is a recent fan of The Bear, right? The show.
Yeah.
And so this is kind of the Bear podcast, if you will. We got a look at the little cheese on there. Do you like jalapenos?
I love spicy. I love jalapenos.
All right, we got little jalapenos here.
So is this what it looks like when it's done? Man, that looks so good. I watch chefs do this, and I'm like, I could do this at home. No, I can't.
You can do this at home.
I try. It doesn't look like that. I don't know why.
Put a little sour cream
now,
over
what's
here.
next for you?
What's next for me? Well, again, we're in the midst. We just launched our first episode with Roy Yamaguchi today, so you guys can go download it right now. It's amazing. We're gonna have multiple releases for the next all the way into December.
Nice.
So again, we have amazing chefs that we're gonna have. We're gonna have local entrepreneurs on, just great stories, and then of course Just Iced Tea. The thing that hydrates the podcast is this beautiful. Have you tried us yet?
I have not, but I'd like to.
Boom.
I'm actually
Pop
very
the
thirsty.
cap.
All right.
And I'll tell you through the menu. So we got the Good Stuff burger here, which is delicious. Got pickle, Good Stuff sauce, the smokehouse. We got the toasted marshmallow milkshake right there. This is
Oh my gosh,
Oreo.
it looks so good. You have something for everyone.
Listen, this is the trifecta, right? We covered all the important food groups.
I love it.
Right?
Thank you so much. So you've seen the food, now you've got to listen to the podcast. You can check it out on intheweedspod.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.